Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to PGA Tour 2K21. This is episode number 17. Trying to bounce back from our most difficult, challenging round we've had since really we first got underway. We have two more events on our sponsor list, and we're on track for two of the three targets, but we definitely need some FedEx Cup points. We did not earn any last time out, so we're going to need to average 150 over the next two. That's not looking likely, but at least we could get one or two objectives. That's something when it comes to sponsor. We're still 17th in the FedEx Cup standings after a podium position in one of the tournaments earlier on. So things are still doing okay on that front here pretty early in the season. We had our first opportunity to get into a special limited selection tournament, but we did not get into that one. So the alternate is the Transatlantic Championship. The links at Royal Atlantic is where we'll be playing for this one. 18 holes, 156. It is considered to be one of the easy courses, so we'll see if we can put together a decent round this time. Oh, just off the edge, but at least it's light rough from here. %95 on the power, meaning I'm going to lose a little bit. It is also uphill by 9 feet, meaning I'm going to lose a little bit more. I think if we aim a little long here, we should end up short and hopefully somewhere around the pin. Expect to lose about 10, so actually I think we can underpower this slightly. See if we can get on. No wind today. It's a good shot. And sit. We're okay from there. We're okay. Alright, looks like we'll get a little roll to the left once it lands. Still came up a little short. Slight uphill. It is going to break, but how much is it going to break? I'm going to aim just outside the cup. We'll see if this pushes it in. Oh, it broke a lot. Boy, this broke more than expected. That's one thing I don't like. I would love to see this game set you up with a pre-round chip and putt. Every player does it, even amateurs. Just going out, most people do not just step up to the first and begin playing. You take a few putts, you take a couple chips, you read the greens before you go out and play. And we waste a shot because you can't tell what the green's going to play like beforehand. This 38-foot drop is really going to add some distance here. How much, though? Hard to say, but if we land on the front of the green, the roll should put us towards the pin. So we're going to definitely play short. 2 clubs Is that the right call? Well, we'll find out in just a second. Okay, it's going to land just shy, about 5 feet short of where I wanted it to, but it definitely gets the roll we expected. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The one club in between would have gone just a little long. This one a little short. Kind of either way, we were caught in between. Definitely less break on this one, but that doesn't mean it's not going to break. We are also a little bit uphill, but not that much uphill. So we're going to play this one short. 2-foot circle this. Small amount of break expected, but not a lot. Get in the hole, get in the hole, get in the hole! Yeah, rung it. Okay, back to even. "20 feet uphill and from the sand. We're going to lose a ton of power. Make sure we are in line on the fairway. We are. At least we're on a par 5 here. We'll still be in okay shape, but it's going to take a good third shot. Slow. Pushed it left a little bit, but luckily I drove it right a little bit. And the bounce straightens it out. We're just fine here. "6 feet up is going to knock this back slightly, but we definitely don't want to go too long on this, so we're going to aim a little bit shorter. I think the 6 feet is going to bring me back just a little. Maybe we can hit the front edge here. That's the hope anyway. A little slow. Nope, we're okay, we're okay. Sit, 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 sit. Right at the front, right where I wanted. Perfect landing. And stop, 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 stop. Great chance here. It was exactly where I wanted to hit that. It's only 5 feet, but that definitely looks like it's going to break. If we take the first hole as a keen example, this is the exact same break that we should expect to see on this one. And if that's the case, the distance being half of that, the original shot that I had should be good. And it is. 2 birdies through 4. One thing I think this game is lacking, which makes 2 comments on the subject already, but we're far enough into this series now that you can really start to objectively think about things. So a second thing I think this game is lacking is the diversity in the scores. They create a consistent score line, tournament after tournament after tournament, instead of variety. In reality, you go into some tournaments on a very easy course, and you get guys and girls getting 6, 8, 10 under in a single round. And then across the tournament, you end up with players 20 under par and not winning. Or you have super hard courses where only a few players end up below par by the end of the tournament. Barely. Depending on the course, the scores vary wildly. In this game, though, the tournament scores are almost the same. So you can go to a hard course and finish well outside of the points and feel good about your round. You can go to an easy course, have a terrible day, and still place quite highly compared to the difficulty. 31 feet down means I need to club down. That still might be... No, that's going to be under hit. I'm going to underplay this slightly because it will certainly roll, especially with the downhill. It's going to roll after. Hit it a little hard. Hopefully we don't go too long. And sit, sit, sit. Ooh, it sat. It definitely sat. We end up under. The wind was a headwind, even though it was 0 miles an hour. There might have been just enough to knock that down a little, because with the distance, we certainly didn't add to it. Actually, considering it was an iron, and the way you're playing for height, that's not going to carry that much further, actually. If that was the driver, then yes, we would have seen a real difference on extra carry, but on a mid-iron like that, I should have known better and should have played a bit closer. Now, this is definitely going to break some. We're seeing a lot of break early and then less break late. 2 inches uphill. I'm going to go more for the 2-foot circle type thing to set ourselves up for par on this one. I think I might be underplaying the break here a little bit. Oh, I overplayed the break. But there we go, 2-foot circle, no problem. Difficult first shot here on the 8th. Got to get it just right. And we could be very close, but miss it just a little, and we'll have a difficult setup. Getting par shouldn't be too hard. It's just difficult for the birdie. Pulled it right, so that's not looking so good. Oh, come on. It wasn't looking that bad at all. Jeez. Told you miss it just a little, and it was gonna punish you big time. And that was all it was a very small miss. Poulter, the current leader, from the bunker. Wow, what a shot. lane, he should be sitting 6-7 under. Another par 3 coming up here on the 11th. Got a wood or a driver out here. It's 3 wood. Ouch. Are you kidding me? No, you're not kidding me. Okay, 94% power to get to here. It's 1 foot down. At least it's level. But if you miss this short or left to right at all, goodbye. Goodbye. And then that green does not look easy. This is a hard one to par. Pulled it a little right again. And because it was fast, it pulled it even more. Oh, and it still ends up down in the bunker. So difficult. So difficult. Alright, we gotta make up for the 13-foot climb, but this is a high lob. The sand is the big thing, though. We're looking at 25% loss. So that's 5 plus a little bit more. That's about 6 or 7 yards lost, but the splash should roll. "26 feet down, if we're lucky, we could get enough of a roll and just hit the front of the green in 2, which would be a fantastic opportunity for another birdie. But it's going to take a really good second shot here. And that looks like a really good shot. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get on, get on, get on. Oh, right on the edge. Right on the edge. Almost rolled on. Still have that shot for a birdie, though. You want to pitch from... Oh, my goodness. Look at the distance. Dang. Okay. I hit it slow, which took a little power off. Difficult final putt for the birdie. Otherwise, I'm looking like a tap-in. That's gonna come. That is gonna break immediately off the head of the club, and then it's gonna keep breaking. This is a lot of break for a 13-footer. I think I need to go all the way to that marker here. 1 inch down. A little underpowered to the left. Yeah, no. I broke a lot. But we finish with par. Complete the round at 2 under. Is that enough to keep third place, though? Tied for third. It is. That's good. That is good. I'd say 17 of the 18 holes, I got exactly what I deserved. The first hole, really the only disappointing one that definitely could have been a par had I known how the green would play today. The only difference there is a -3 instead of a share for third. That would have been third solo. So it really wouldn't have made any difference, or very little difference at least. So I'll take that. It's a good round. Anytime. It was an easier course. I could have done better than that, but it was definitely not a bad day. Kisner takes the win. I actually moved down 1 spot in the FedEx Cup ranks because it looks like Dahman moved ahead of me, but I grabbed 68 points on the day. That's pretty good. Never topped 300 despite those downhills, but there was no wind at my back, so that was a definite factor in not getting a little extra distance there. I did hit about a 25-footer rounding up anyway. Fairways, greens were pretty good. Never had any 3 putts. 100% of the long ones, 50% on the mediums. Considering there was only 1 flat green the whole day, that's not bad. They weren't super hard, but 4 birdies, 12 pars, 2 bogeys. Makes for a good day. In the FedEx Cup standings with 254 points, and we've already hit our first sponsor objective and are just 3 greens in reg from getting a second one. I don't think I'm going to manage the points. I mean, I only got 68 for finishing in third. I think I'll probably come up short of the FedEx Cup points, but if we can hit 2 of those 3 targets, that's still a good result. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. And bye for now.